As a brand, we are selling and distributing Deutz Fahr. And we cannot say reviving, because basically we are on this market since a long while, and maybe without being that much, effective. And so we decided to do something different. We changed basically many of our policies in terms of being much closer to our dealers, to increase our penetration in the market, and mostly introducing new products. And so basically now we can tell that we are covering almost the full range of, Indian requirements. And some of our new products have been, the one which we have launched so far, which you were remembering, the 3 series has been very much appreciated. A lot of people are using so we are facing interesting success on this product. And what is today I would like to highlight that we are launching the Deutz Fahr Red tractor, which we feel is matching the taste and the expectation of the Indian market, which is somehow is missing the Same brand, the old Same color, etc. So basically the color is going to be the same as a brand strategy. We will remain on Deutz Fahr. So this is the reason why we do Deutz Fahr Red, which is going basically to enter into that kind of, channel which was the Same heritage.
So in which BHP you are coming into?
This is the same segment of the 3. So basically it will go up to starting from 35, 40, 42 HP, and then on 45 onwards we are having the actual product ranges, which have been already launched, and then which are quite much appreciated on the market.
So are you planning low big segment also, 25 or 20?
We are thinking about the segment, and planning, it's not the word which I will use, because the decision hasn't been taken already. But for sure, this is a segment where in some areas we cannot avoid to look at, also because it's within the product mix, it starts to be an important requirement. So we are careful to look at this segment. Yes.
Okay. So the European and American market, how is your presence?
American market, we are not very much present, because the American market is it's a market mostly targeted on American products. So
what is the BHP size over there in European countries?
Yes, no, it's in terms of basically the HP size in Europe starts from 80 HP up. So where India finish, the Europe starts. Yes. So, but it's not only for us, for everybody.
What is the extra qualities you are giving in coming this?
But the quality here, it's wonderful, because we are also manufacturing tractors for the European and overall market. So basically we are manufacturing till 80 HP tractors in India, and the quality of the Indian tractors, or maybe the tractors manufactured in India, are everywhere very much appreciated. So we are very much aligned to the European quality, etc. And this makes me, as a CEO, because I also handling this part of the business, very much proud, because that kind of quality is the same quality which we are having in the products which we are selling in India. And this is also something which the market is appreciating very much, because the perception of the quality of our products is very high.
How do you rate your features of tractor in comparison to John Deere and Holland?
But they were saying that we can discuss for long about the features, etc. But I want to highlight one specific feature, which is the consumption. Which is we are very, very, very strong in consumption. So on some specific, on each and every model, but on some models we are even reaching 25%, we say, consumption less, which is we say a very powerful weapon, because the farmers in 3-4 years of use of the tractors, they can basically at the same cost of our competitor, they can buy a new tractor basically, which is very much important feature.
So if they are able to have a 25% of consumption saving, then why we are not able to make Samaya number one brand in India? What was the hurdles that you're facing?
Okay, before becoming number one, we have to at least we say escalate the ranking or one steps, etc. So okay, good. Let's dreams are dreams. So I think that we will not, as a foreign company, and we're let me say present in the mid and high-end segment, we will probably never cover the low and mid-end segment totally, with the number of executions, with the number of models which are, for example, which are covered by the Indian brands, which everybody knows. So that will be number one. I'm not sure we will be, but for sure, being a better player in the Indian market, we will try to be in the future.
Which are the states you have strong presence now?
Maharashtra, MP, Tamil Nadu, where we have our facility.
So you have pan-India network right now?
No.
Mainly Maharashtra,
Tamil Nadu, and the MP, and let me say lighter presence in other places like Karnataka, Gujarat, UP, Punjab, Haryana. Yes, so but light presence, very much concentrated in some areas, and not very much present throughout the entire state. So
what is the total number of dealers you have now?
It's about 100.
Yeah. Do you have a target for next few years? How many you are planning to?
Usually we have a plan, and which we are, let me say, more or less closing. But for sure, the growth goes through different type of, let me say, drivers. So basically, which is better penetration with the actual product within the areas where we have already the presence, and so basically much more efficient. We need to sell more where we are present, and that's for sure. So increase our market share there, and also move to slowly to other areas where we are not present. So with introducing new dealers. So surely we will expect to at least increase in the next 2-3 years 50% or such the number of dealers.
Right now, how many units we are selling on average?
How many?
How many units we are selling on average?
We are about we are close to 2,000 more or less, but the data are official with the TMA, so so 1,000, 1,500, 1,600. That will be more or less the number.
Is the company planning for assembling unit over here in India?
No, we have already. We have a manufacturing and assembly unit. So we are manufacturing several tens of thousands tractors, which are selling. As I mentioned before, we are selling basically for the entire group basically till 80 HP tractors. We are manufacturing here in India. Yes. So we have a very big manufacturing facility.
So what is the capacity of plant?
It's several tens of thousands. Yes.
So you are doing exporting also from India, right?
Absolutely, yes. Yes, absolutely. We are doing as well as engines. So we have to mention that the Same Deutz Fahr is a very old brand which has introduced in the tractor business several patents in the past, like the diesel engine into the tractor business. That happened many years back in the 60s, in the 50s, in Europe, etc. Now it's just it's a kind of common kind of things, and we've been always very much good in designing and manufacturing engines. So which has been our core expertise since the beginning. And still we are manufacturing engines, and still we are manufacturing engines here in India. Okay.
Would you like to convey any message to Indian farmers to develop Indian farming community?
A message to the Indian farmers.
To Indian farmers.
To develop the Indian. Okay, that's. I would say that. As Same, but as the entire, community of tractor manufacturers, and not only tractor manufacturers, so the implement manufacturers which are working into the business of the mechanization. We expect that the also farmers will do some step forward in order to access the benefits of the mechanization. For increasing the efficiency of their work, of their crops, etc. But they have to make some steps, and in order to put together their efforts and their resources in order to access the mechanization, which will provide afterwards a very strong benefit.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all for coming.